Hello to all my beautiful viewers out there. So, as you can see, I'm quite excited to talk about it. And in today's video, we've got to talk about the upcoming release of the Derschutze Astro V2 Hoodie. I would just like to say quite quickly, I'm so sorry for coughing all at the start of the video. There is something up with me right now. I'm not sick, but my throat is just destroyed, man. I don't know why. I don't know why. And also, again, sorry if you can hear a lot of background noise. I've had to open my window because my state is going to be 32 degrees today. I'm going to be dripping with sweat while recording this goddamn video. It is just going to be super hot today. Why does summer have to be a thing, man? Why does Australia just have to be this barren wasteland where it's just hot all the time? I just want it to be winter. Just want to layer it up. I'm sick and tired of just wearing shirts. Give me like hoodies. Give me like coats to put over the top of hoodies. It's just like, come on, man. This heat, it sucks. You can't even style stuff that well. Maybe I just suck at summer styling. Maybe that's just me. But anyway, that's why you're going to hear some background noise. So if you hear someone hooning up my street, you know why. You know why. I had to open the window. It's just too hot. But speaking of hot, let's talk about this hot new release by Derschutze. So what has been announced to us today is the Astro V2 Hoodie. Now, I did get some leaked information from someone on Instagram, which I will definitely shout out right now. Mason Bojovic. Thank you so much. He leaked to me what the color of the hoodie was going to be because he was in contact with Derschutze about a shipping issue. And from what he was telling me, the way that Derschutze resolved that shipping issue, amazing. Amazing. But he leaked to me that it was going to be a white hoodie. So before even the release of this Astro V2 hoodie, I knew what color it was. I was keen. I was like, oh, we haven't seen a white hoodie in a while. I mean, when was the last white hoodie? The Rainy Day was grey. So it would have been the Police Volume 2 a while ago. I'm a fan of white hoodies. I discussed that when I unboxed the Brockhampton merch recently. I'm a fan of white hoodies. I was definitely keen when I got that Brockhampton hoodie. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Anyway, so we are getting the Astro V2 white hoodie with UV reactive print on it. That's crazy. That's some Chinatown market stuff right there. We'll dive into it obviously, but I just thought I'd mention quickly, this is the Volume 2 Astro hoodie, and I had a quick scroll through Derschutze's Instagram, and the only thing that I could find that resembles what would be the Astro Volume 1 hoodie would be this absolutely amazing, reflective, embroidered hoodie that they released ages ago, before I started copying Derschutze. And it's, oh my god. The Volume 1 hoodie, can I just say, just taking a quick moment out of the Volume 2 hoodie video to say this. The Volume 1, ooh, god damn. I wish I was like picking that up. I wish I was copping back then. I wish I could cop that, because, oh my god. That's insane. Anyway, I should start hyping up the Volume 1. The Volume 1 was months ago. Let's talk about the Volume 2. So what we should do, we should head over to Derschutze's Instagram post, see what's going on, check out the release details, check all that out. So without further ado, we shouldn't delay it. Let's head on over and see what's going on. And here we are. Okay, so as you can see, this is it. This is the Astro V2 hoodie. Now you may be wondering, Daniel, it does say in the title, UV reflective hoodie, but what do you mean by that? How does that work? Well, if you've never seen a UV reflective piece, now's your time. I did cover it, oh god, so many months ago, about a Converse pair that Chinatown Market did. Chinatown Market, it's a, I would say, streetwear brand. They love their UV pieces, and I covered it in a previous video, but if you don't know, we'll go over it today. I think they have a video. They're already set. Let's have a look. So there's the UV light going over the top of the design, and oh, hold on, come on. There we go, and bam, out comes the UV color. So it's normally white with maybe just a hint of the color that you can just see. Okay, well there's another photo. I was hoping that there'd be more, but there you go. So they have it. You shine the UV light on it, or in most cases, if you don't have a UV light, you walk outside and let the UV rays hit it, and the color will be revealed. The color will reveal itself. So without it being revealed in UV light, it'll just look like a black and white print. But as soon as a UV light hits it, the color will come out. Now, I've heard some things that once the color comes out, it doesn't change back. But I've also heard some things that it does change back. It's a bit iffy. I don't actually own any UV reactive stuff. If you guys do own any UV reactive stuff, fill me in on those details. Does it go back to its normal color if you leave it out of UV light for a while? Or does it just stay like that forever? Let me know. I'm pretty sure if it's good enough quality, it'll change back, but I don't want to make that call because I don't know. I don't have any UV pieces, but maybe this will be my first. Okay, let's talk about the actual design. So, they've gone in a new direction. They've gone with UV print. What do I think about the actual design of the print? It's cool. I like little Astro Man over here trying to escape Squid Monster and having what looks like to be a moon in the background with a satellite dish over here. It's cool. It's a cool little design. What I like about it more is that the purple isn't being used as like a gimmick in a way. They're not just covering everything in purple and being like, oh, look, it reacts. They're actually using the purple, or in this case, the UV reactiveness, in a way that actually fills the actual print up with color and fills it in a good way. So see, how, I'll explain what I mean. So on the little Astro Man here, they didn't cover him entirely in purple. They've covered him where I assume what the sunlight would be from like a sun somewhere in this in this space photo here. The sun is coming onto him from this left hand side here, but isn't covering his back here because that's where the shadows would be. Do you see what I mean? They're not just filling him up with purple, they're only doing it where the sun would be hitting. I kind of like that idea because, you know, UV reflective, sun, they're only filling the parts up that the sun's hitting. Huh? I think that's cool. I think that's cool because when a lot of brands use UV reactive stuff, what they do is they put a super basic design on their shirt, hoodie, shoes, whatever. They put a super basic design on it and then they just fill it up. They just, you know, when the UV light touches it, it just fills it up with color. They don't incorporate it into the design. They kind of just use it as like the gimmick. They're just like, ah, look, it's UV reflective. That's cool. Yeah, buy it. Haha. But in this case, with their Derschutze, they've actually used the UV to fill the print and use it as a layer of color. And that's what I like about it. That's why I like this hoodie more than other UV pieces that other brands have done. And I don't know, maybe I'm a little bit biased because I'm just like a Derschutze slave. But in saying that, that's why I feel like this hoodie stands out more to other UV pieces. Because Derschutze, they could have just done it. They could have just made it fill up the whole art piece here. They could have just made everything purple. That would have been kind of lame. But what they've done is they've selectively chosen pieces in this art piece to highlight with the UV light. And I like that. It you know, it brings out the design more. It looks like they've put more thought and more detail into it than just making everything purple. And I like that. That's cool. Now, we should probably discuss some release details. So, as it says here, 20th January, 6 p.m. CET time. As always, it's always a Monday release. It's always at 6 p.m. CET time, which, because it's Australian Daylight Savings Time for me, that means it's going to be like 4 a.m. So if I want this hoodie, I'm going to have to set an alarm at like 3:45, and then I'm going to have to wake up, you know, like wake myself up, and then buy it. And how much will it be if I was to buy this hoodie per se? Well, I'm going to go off of the previous hoodies and say it's going to be £64.99. But it looks like someone here in the comment section has already asked. Let's see if my suspicions have been confirmed. Oh, okay, they don't actually say. Oh, wait. View 2 replies. There we go. Okay, they did reply. £64 as always. As always, fellas. So there you go. £64. I kept thinking it was $64.99. It is actually just $64. How much is the shipping? It is £5 if you live in Germany, and it's £10 worldwide. How long does the shipping take? Well, okay, so they take about a week for them to process the order. Then they ship it out within a week to 2 weeks. Then the shipping time takes about 1 to 2 weeks. For me, living on the island down under, it's unfortunately more towards the 2-week shipping side. So it takes around almost a month for you to actually receive the piece. If you live in Australia, of course, it changes depending on your region. If you live in Europe, I can imagine it would take a lot less. They don't have to ship it to the island out in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, for Australians, it's close to a month. And that's unfortunate, but I'm not complaining because it's £10 shipping. I will never complain about £10 shipping unless it takes like 5 months. Then maybe I'll complain. Because Derschutze only ships it to me in less than a month for £10. So anyway, it's an awesome price. The design's really cool. It's probably not my favorite Derschutze hoodie for them to ever release. As I said, the Astro Volume 1 hoodie, I would probably much rather get the Astro Volume 1 hoodie. If that is the Astro Volume 1 hoodie, they never actually confirmed that's the name of it, but I would probably want that over this one. That's not to say this is a bad hoodie. I wouldn't mind picking up. I'll tell you what, on Monday, if I've got the money, I'll go for it. If I've got the money, I'll go for it. If I don't have the money and I don't go for it, I'm not hugely bummed out that I'd be missing out on this one. It's not the worst. It's not the most must-have Derschutze hoodie out there, but as always, it's a wonderful design. And as always, I can assume just by looking at the grain in this image of the cotton, and also just going to the last image here, it is their 500 GSM, which has been the standard for a while. I think the Dream hoodie was the one that was 450, so they upped the quality from the Dream hoodie. We've discussed that before on the channel. You can go watch all those videos about the Dream hoodie and all that kind of stuff. So it's 500 GSM, it weighs about a kilo, very heavy hoodie, but when you wear it, you can feel the quality. You're just like, damn, this is amazing. My personal guarantee, if you haven't got a Derschutze hoodie before, it's amazing. It is amazing. So you're not missing out on, the quality hasn't gone down, even though this print is not as good as the other pieces. They're still maintaining that wonderful quality with the blanks. It's just, for me, the design isn't drawing me in as much as the previous ones. My favorite Derschutze piece probably so far has been the Painter hoodie, which I'm so happy I was able to cop that one. That's probably my favorite. My most favorite one that I've been able to cop. My most favorite piece of all time out of them, I don't know, man. Maybe even the Astro Volume 1. The Astro Volume 1 is insane. That is an insane piece. If only I was able to cop that. Anyway, so to sum it all up, awesome piece. I'll cop it if I've got the money, but we'll have to see on Monday. It comes out on January 20th, Monday, 6 p.m. CET time. £64 is the retail price. £10 shipping worldwide, £5 shipping for local German shipping. It's an awesome piece. I want to know your thoughts and opinions on it. How do you feel about UV reflective? I think it's cool that they've taken it in a new direction. They've gone for something that they haven't done before. It's always good for them to go into a new direction and try something different, you know, because it'll get stale quite quickly if Derschutze decided to just do embroidered hoodies every single time. So it's nice to have something different. Let me know how you feel about it. Do you like the Astro Volume 1 or do you like the Astro Volume 2? Which one do you prefer? Let me know everything you got to say either on Instagram, Twitter, or if you want to make it nice and easy, you got the comment section down below. And there you have it, guys. That is the Astro Volume 2 hoodie. You know how I feel about it. It's cool. I'd pick it up if I've got the money. I'm not hugely bummed out. It's not my must-have hoodie, but I'm not going to say no to a new Derschutze release. Now, speaking of new Derschutze releases, they posted on their story not really a teaser, it was kind of just a video of a sample that they're working on. I think I'll talk about that in another video. I think it's worth mentioning. It is a very, very cool sample. I've saved the story, so don't worry. Even if the story disappears, I've got the footage so we can talk about it. If you don't know what I mean, it's on their story at the moment, so you'll only be able to see it for the next 24 hours, but I think that's why I should do a video about it, so people that miss out in the next 24 hours can then see it after the 24 hours, and we might get it, we might not get it. I know this is very confusing, and I know you're probably like, what the hell am I talking about? We'll have to see. As I said, I'll probably make another video about it. Yeah, Astro Volume 2 hoodie, cool hoodie. Let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. Do you like white hoodies? Are you not a white hoodie guy? Either way, it's going to be insane quality because Derschutze does not skip out on that quality, and they only ask for £64 for their hoodies. That's insane. That is insane. I honestly think they're more comfortable than what a lot of other brands offer, and they offer their stuff at higher price points than £64. Cough, cough, Supreme hoodies. Anyway, that has been the Astro Volume 2 hoodie. So let me know how you feel about it in the comment section below. Or if you want to come shout at me on Instagram and Twitter. I know a lot of you, instantly as soon as they posted this, sent it to me. They're like, come on Daniel, give us your thoughts and opinions. And I was like, hold up guys, hold up. I'll post a video, I'll do a video, calm down. I love it that you guys are sending it to me. Thank you so much to everyone that is sending it to me in my DMs. I'll make a video, and here it is. So, let me know how you feel about it. On either, as I said, any of the socials, or the socials will be in the description section below if you want to come shout at me in those. This has been the Astro Volume 2 hoodie that is dropping on January 20th, 6 PM CET time for £64. So, until the next streetwear video, until the next Derschutze video, until the next sneaker video, guys, I'll catch you later.